everyone. I hope you are well this morning. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for tuning in. This is, of course, the Business Wealth Show, and you are tuning in to Strategic Chats, which is my open Q&A session. So thank you for joining me and thank you for tuning in, whichever platform you happen to be listening on. We are, of course, currently live on Facebook, YouTube, Periscope and Twitter, and of course, within the Uncover Wealth community, my private Facebook group as well. So if you are not watching in there, if you're not already in there, I invite you to join too. So if you're tuning in on the replay, give me a hashtag replay in the comments. Let me know that you are here. Let me know that you are watching and tuning in. I would love to know that you are watching, and give me a hello in the comments if you are watching live, because it is always nicer to be speaking to somebody than feel like I am chatting to myself. So do make sure that you say hello, and good morning, Eloisa. Thank you for joining me. Good morning, Chris. I appreciate everyone who is hopping on and tuning in. My name is Annette Ferguson. I am CEO of Annette & Co, UK-based accounting firm. I'm a chartered accountant, certified profit first professional and financial strategist. And I help business owners take home lots more money from their business for them and their families to enjoy. I've also been running my business for 11 years and doing that actually always virtually. So series of lockdowns that we have had has made no difference in the way that we operate as a business. And therefore, it has been, I've been very, very fortunate during this time to be able to do that. So what Strategic Chats, which is today's session, is all about is a completely open Q&A session for you to ask any questions that you may have about your business, whether that be in the finance, accounting side of things, whether that be profit first, profit planning, or indeed any general question that you may have about your business, then I am here to answer that. So please do feel free to ask those questions. This session is entirely driven by the questions that you ask, and is going to be, quite frankly, not that riveting if no one talks to me. So please do ask any business questions that you might happen to have. Emmy, good morning and Happy New Year to you too. Thank you for joining me and tuning in. It is lovely to see you online. So do make sure that you ask any questions you have. Whilst I'm on, I'm going to share with you that I was on a course yesterday, and a big takeaway for me was around social media engagement. So watch this space for some more engaging things coming your way. And so we have Mark Dawson is saying, seeing your views on accounting software, Xero versus Quickbooks, Free Agent, FreshBooks. The business context is startup marketing and training, freelancing, and the goal is simplicity and ease of use, like an app with the capacity to upload photos of receipts using the phone, and tech ability to integrate with Stripe and online shopping cart. Great question, Mark. So from out of those ones that you've listed, so Xero, QuickBooks, Free Agent, and FreshBooks, and with also the ability to kind of scale and grow as your business grows, personally, I would recommend that you choose between Xero and QuickBooks. Free Agent has been around a long time, but I don't like their reporting at all. And FreshBooks is I feel the same, actually. I'm not a massive fan of FreshBooks. We really don't have any clients nowadays on FreshBooks. I used to a long time ago, but we have a handful of clients on Free Agent. I personally don't like it as much as Xero or QuickBooks. Now, my personal preference is Xero. We are Xero certified gold partners. I have used Xero in the practice since we began. And I am a big fan of Xero. I believe ease of use is there with Xero. Some people don't like the interface and prefer the QuickBooks interface. Personally, I prefer the Xero one. I think it's much easier to use, and I think the reporting function again is actually stronger than QuickBooks as well. I think you can get better cuts of information, and I think you can change reports in a cleaner and easier way when you go to Xero as opposed to QuickBooks. Now, saying that, Sam and my team, his favorite is QuickBooks. So there's a little bit of a personal preference there, I think, between the two. In terms of functionality, they're much of a muchness. They are both very strong market leaders in the online bookkeeping arena. So if I were you, I would be looking between those two. And in all honesty, that then comes down to a personal preference between, which you like best. I think you can probably get free trials on both of them. So give them a go, have a look, see what you think in terms of that. It's also, both of them will integrate with Stripe and online shopping carts as well. Both of them have got, good kind of plug-in functionality for those things. Free agents and FreshBooks less so. So that's another reason why you might want to be looking at Xero or QuickBooks at the same time. So I hope that helps, Mark, in terms of considering which packages you might use. It's Xero or FreshBooks that I would recommend. Xero or QuickBooks that I would recommend that you look at in more detail. Let's see. We've got a question from Annette on YouTube. Do you adjust the percentages quarterly like a business profit first? Do you adjust the percentages quarterly? Oh, a slow clenching of a belt and more saving for fun, I'd imagine, but also challenging to maintain over time if income doesn't go up. Okay, great. So Annabeth's question is around profit first and profit planning actually in general. So when we do a profit plan with a business, we work out what are your current percentages that you're going to be setting aside for tax, for owner's pay, for profit, all those things. And Annabeth is asking if we start moving those percentages towards the percentage allocations that are suggested in the Profit First book. Profit First is a book by Mike Malkowitz, and it is a cash management system. So if you've not read Profit First, do make sure that you do that. It's available in all good bookshops. Of course, good bookshops are mostly closed at the moment, so you will need to buy online. But I do recommend that you read that book on cash management. It's a complete, I think it should be a curriculum, part of the curriculum for running a business. So in that book, there are allocations percentages suggested. So it suggests for different revenues, how much you should set aside for tax, how much you should set aside for profit. So Annabeth is asking if we should be moving from the kind of where we are now position in terms of our plan towards the profit first percentages and doing that on a quarterly basis. Now, the general answer to that is yes, that is the aim. But there'll be some instances where you're actually choosing to look at things a little bit more strategically than firmly sticking to move to those percentages. And in looking at them strategically, you will therefore be changing your own percentages in alignment with your own profit plan. And that is more what I recommend. Yes, keeping an eye on the profit first percentages and with the aim to move closer to them. But if you are working the profit plan in the way it's designed to be worked, you will naturally do that anyway. So for those of you that don't know, the profit plan method is basically a forward-looking view of your business. It's understanding where is the business now, where do we want it to be over the next 12 months, mapping that out financially and layering in profit first principles. The profit plan method I am actually going to be teaching next week inside the Uncover Wealth community. I'm going to be live every day, stepping you through exactly how to do that. We have a workbook associated with it and all those good things. The sessions are called the Wealth Lab, Building Your Implementable Profit Plan. They kick off on Monday, the 18th of January. And I do encourage everyone to register. You can head to annette.co.uk/TWL, standing for the Wealth Lab. Come and register for that. And I will show you exactly how to do what I've just been speaking to Annette about. So come and join us for profit planning. It is a absolute foundation for a financially healthy business. Profit planning layered with profit first is a complete, to use a ridiculously overused phrase particularly in the online space. It's a complete game changer. Sorry, I just had to go there. I know it's ridiculously overused, but it really, really is. It gives you complete clarity of what's happening in your business, and it gives you complete understanding of exactly how much money you can take home every single month from your business consistently. So do make sure that you join me for that. annetteandco.uk/TWL. The link is on the screen, and it is, if you're on Facebook, I think it's in the comments as well. So thank you for that question, Annabeth, over on YouTube. Great question. I appreciate you asking it. Any other questions, do feel free to ask. This is Strategic Chats, which means that this conversation is entirely driven by the questions that you ask. I am here to answer any business questions that you may have at all. So whichever platform you are on, do let me know in the comments whatever question that you may have, whether that is finance and accounting related, whether that is profit first, profit planning related, or indeed whether that is a general business question and you just want to get another opinion or another idea on it, then I am happy to answer those questions. So do let me know, and I will happily answer those. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a drink of my water whilst we just wait in case we have some more questions coming in. But we might have some people furiously typing away at the moment. I hope that we do. So do ask any questions that you have in the comments, and I will answer those. Lovely. So let me just check to see if we have anything else coming through. It doesn't look like we do at the moment. So Strategic Chats is my open Q&A. It happens Thursdays, typically on Thursday mornings. With the whole lockdown, homeschooling, our times change a little bit from week to week at the moment. But I think we are in for the same time next week. If I check my diary, I think my plan next week, yes, it is. My plan next week is to keep us consistent with the time of 7:30 a.m. for the Business Wealth Show each day. And I am live again tomorrow for the Business Wealth Show as well. So I look forward to for you to join me on that, is what I'm trying to say. Mark it in your diaries every day next week, 7:30 a.m. and tomorrow. So I will see you again tomorrow for that. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate your time. I know it's incredibly precious. So thank you for spending some of it with me. Remember to register for the Wealth Lab as well. And I will see you all again really soon. Take care, everyone.